Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vintage Inspirations. I hope everybody's doing well. Today's a beautiful morning. It's 9:43. I should have left a little earlier, but I need to pick up some prescription, and they don't. The pharmacy doesn't open up to 9 o'clock. So I'm at the Kroger's on Ponce de Leon, and I come in the back entrance, which is on North Avenue. So if you're in the area, make sure you are aware that there's two entrances because this place is so huge and it's so congested. You may not even notice it if you don't. If you come down Ponce, you may not even realize there's another entrance. So I'm gonna make that Spanish rice today. Sorry, it looked like somebody was calling me, but they were calling the car next to me. I'm gonna be making that Spanish rice today. So I figured I'd film a little and show you some of the ingredients that I'm gonna pick up to make the rice. There is one ingredient that I love in it that other people don't eat, and I'm having some guests over today. So even though I'm gonna purchase it, but I'm not gonna actually put it in the dish until I'll just put some on top of my plate once I'm finished. And I'll show you that step when to add that ingredient so you can add it if you like that ingredient, but I'll let you know soon. It's a Spanish rice dish. I don't know the name of it. We just call it Spanish rice, because I know Spanish dishes, they have names like roast con pollo, things like that. So I'm not sure. And I know a lot about Spanish food because my growing up in New York, it's everywhere, and I had so many Spanish friends from all Spanish countries. So, and okay, like if you're not friends with them, you won't realize it. But when you're friends with different Spanish people, you realize that the culture is different. It is like from the outside looking in, you might think it's the same, but no, it's totally different. Like, cause I would go to like my friend from Puerto Rico, then my friend from Dominican Republic, my friend from Cuba, and which my dad is from Cuba, and it's just so different. It's so different. It's similar, especially with food. Now the food, I'm gonna say the food is similar. A lot of the ingredients and a lot of the dishes are similar, but like their culture and how they pray and their religion and how they talk and their accents is totally different. And yeah, and like the way they say things, it's different, but you won't notice it unless you really like friends or family members with other, Spanish speaking people. Yeah. So when I came to Georgia, there wasn't like a lot of Puerto Rico people from Puerto Rico or like Dominican Republic. It was mostly people from Mexico here. So when I came here, it was like totally different because like I said, each city and each state, each country is totally different. Like you don't notice it, but when you're friends with them and you integrate with them and you're in their house, you notice the huge difference. And so coming here, the Mexicans, they were totally different from the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Cubans, the Panamanians, the ones that I was used to, the Haitians from like, growing up in New York City. So, but I've adjusted to the Mexicans now. They're so sweet and they're so talented. They're so talented, like with that landscaping. Oh my God, phenomenal, phenomenal detail and talent. But now, there's more Puerto Ricans here, more Dominicans here, more Haitians here, more Cubans here. Some of everybody, especially like the Asian cultures, they're all navigating to Georgia. Now everybody's coming to Georgia now. So when I'm out and about, I feel like I'm back at home because I have some of every nationality. When I first came to Atlanta, Georgia, to be honest, it was mostly black and white, and then you had a small percentage of Mexican, and that was all she wrote. So, and I was looking for like, Indians, Asians, Puerto Ricans, I was looking for that, Dominicans, because that's what I was used to, but I really didn't find, I found a very small percentage. In college, of course, I've met some here and there, like some, I had a friend from Ethiopia, and I had, oh my God, I haven't talked to my friend in a long time. She's from Asia. And I met in college here in Georgia. She was so sweet to me because at that time I knew nothing about driving coming from New York. And she used to pick me up and bring me to school and then bring me back home. Not every day, but when she could, she would. And she did it a lot. It was so, I was so grateful to her. especially when I got pregnant with my son. She really picked me up. She did not want me on the bus or the train. She was so sweet, so sweet. Um, um, Make sure you have friends outside of your race. It's an amazing experience. And other cultures, they're so like daring and loving, and they could how could I say, they could I'm trying to think of the word, introduce you to like different foods and different just genres of things, music. Me growing up in my household, I'm mixed. I'm totally mixed. So I mean, you could, cause like, okay, so my dad, then my mother's dad, and then her mother, they're from totally different places, and so I'm totally mixed. So in my house, my mother played all genres of music, from country to West Indian, of course calypso, or Spanish music. I think that was my mother's favorite. It was either the Caribbeans or the Spanish, like, I mean, the Hispanic music. She just loved it. She taught us how to salsa at a young age. So when I got older and I started going to like events and group, functions and things like that, I wouldn't know how to dance salsa, and my friends was like, "How did you know how to do that?" And like my Spanish friends, they would be so happy because I knew how to dance their culture. Especially when I would go to their house, I would impress their parents with my salsa dancing and my little moves. They were like, "Oh my gosh," And yeah, so even if you're raising kids, make sure you bring other cultures around them. Any culture, doesn't even matter. I think we're all one. I really think so. It was very tough growing up mixed, because I really didn't fit in. All my Spanish friends, they always accepted me for who I was, or they never judged me. And but like African Americans, I really didn't fit in because I was like different a little. And then like, I don't know, Caucasians really didn't accept me too much. I don't know. It was really tough. It was really, really tough. Growing up biracial, it was really tough. I never really talked to my sisters about that. I want to get a feedback on their experiences. But it was tough for me. I always really wanted to, like, I did have African American friends, but when we were together, like, I would always feel left out. Like, they would be so close, and always wanted that closeness with them, but I never really got what they had, what they shared. Yeah, so I always cried and for that. It wasn't until I started hanging out with other cultures, like my Asian, my Chinese friend, my Dominican friend, my Puerto Rican friend, that I felt that love, from a female perspective, that love that you get from females. It's like my subscribers, it's just, it's amazing. But I never really could get it from African American women. As I got older, of course I got it from them, yes. One of my best friends is African American. So I experience it now, but growing up, it was really, really tough on me. And even to this day, I still have issues, I still have a little issues. And I know this is not a new conversation. You guys know, I know you've seen a million talk shows all over the country about growing up biracial. It's not easy. It's really not. But with that said, make sure you introduce your kids to other races. It's phenomenal. Like I said, I was able to salsa dance, and even like the Caribbeans, I knew all about the food, certain things that they say, how to dance West Indian, if I would go to a Jamaican party, I could just like fit right in. If I can go to any type of party, I could just kind of fit right in. So it's good that my mother brought all those cultures into our home. So when I was out and about, I just kind of like was in like a melting pot. I know I have had friends, like when they're around a certain race, they feel kind of uncomfortable. That ain't good, So that's what I'm saying. Introduce your kids to other cultures. Even if you have to do it from like just TV, you can introduce them to stuff. Did I lock my car? Yeah. You could introduce them to other cultures through TV, just through music, through food, any little thing. It doesn't even have to be an actual person. Yeah. when you're in your car, make sure you lock it, especially for the women. It's very safe when you're in a sitting position. If you're waiting on someone or you're pulling into a place, even at the fast food, when you're in the line to order food through the fast food, make sure you always keep your car locked. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. So every time it's like I gotta make sure my car is locked. You gotta protect yourself. You really do. You have people in this world that they snap, and so you really gotta protect yourself. I'm wearing a beautiful Ralph Lauren shirt. It's paisley. I have so many of these. I really do. I told you I have so many. This one's a bit worn, like the pink isn't as vibrant as it should, but this one is really old. See that Ralph Lauren? That's a really, really vintage. This one's really old, so I'm shocked that it has no rips, no tears, but the pink is a little bit faded. It should be a little brighter. It was brighter when I bought it, but I've had it about 11 years, so I've washed it and washed it, so I think that's why it kind of faded a bit. But you know what? There's a tip. I could wash it with other dark, like especially if you buy something new, like a new dark pink color, and you wash it with this, that pink will bleed into this and bring it back to life. But I really don't buy pink clothes, and I rarely pick up pink clothes from the thrift store. I'm not like a pink girl, but I might need to be on the lookout, because then that would help this shirt. I have no jewelry on. Normally when I go to like supermarket settings, I don't wear jewelry, especially like gold looking pieces. Remember I told you most of the things that I wear, they're not gold. They're just good quality gold filled or gold plated. Yeah. So I don't really wear jewelry. I mean, I could have put a little gemstone necklace on, but you gotta be careful when you're in places like this parking lot is kind of dark. It's kind of dark. They have this thing right next to me. You see it on the floor where you could charge your car. I don't know if I could film it. There it goes right there. You could charge your car. Yeah. So cute how they have those. I don't think I want one of those, but I think at some point we're going to be forced to buy cars that you have to charge. But this is the parking area, and where's the store? I'm trying to get, okay. Where's it at? I can't, it's hard to film like this. Oh, there, wait. Now I'm lost. Why can't I get it in the shot? I'm trying. Let me see. I can't. So what I'll do is, I think it's right there. It's just that it's so bright. Yeah, it's so bright. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. You see, those are the double doors to go in the store. And then, so this is the underground parking. And then outside is a huge, big, giant parking. And then they also have, I think, do they have a level down? I'm not sure. I always park here because they have like handicap spots here and all around, and I normally just park here. It's more convenient. Sometimes if you come late in the day, this is all packed, so you have to park outside, and they do have handicap spots out there. But that's a longer walk, and on that entrance, the outside, you have to climb steps, but you can come in the double doors on the back side, well, the front side rather, and go up the escalator. They have escalator and elevators, and I normally use the escalator. If the escalator's not working, I'll catch the elevator. And you have to take the elevator down if you have food, because they, when they first opened up, they had a thing like the Jetsons where you can put your shopping cart in it, and it would pull your shopping cart down, and then you get in the escalator next to it, and you would go down and meet your shopping cart. But for some reason, they kept having technical difficulties, so eventually they just closed it, because at first it would be temporarily down, and then you have to wait for them to fix it, and they would fix it. But at some point, they just closed off the whole thing. So it's just a white box. And I'll show you. I'll try to film on the way out if I remember, because mind you, I'm going to be stressed out when I'm done. I have to go all the way to the end of the store to the pharmacy, and it's like a 500 football fields, and I'm not joking. This store is huge. It's huge. It really is. I can do another pharmacy, but I like Kroger medicine because I normally buy the generic. We should have been shopping. I know you guys know I love to rant and talk and go on, and a lot of you guys say you love it, so that's a blessing. And that's what I'm talking about, that sisterhood love. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I normally buy the generic brand because it's cheaper when it comes to medicine. Not all, like my migraine medicine, the medicine that I take, the Linzess to help with my bowels. Those you have to buy the name brand. But like other things, like my blood pressure medicine, my thyroid medicine, I do buy the generic brand. And I like the Kroger generic than other stores. They have the CVS. Now I used to like Target, but then Target switched to CVS. I don't like CVS generic brand medicine. I don't. It gives me side effects, and I don't know why. It's just, it is. It's different. Don't think that medicine are the same. And I don't know if you guys knew that. Each company buys their medicine from different places, so it's all different, especially that generic stuff. The other stuff is pretty much the same, the brand names, but the generic stuff is always going to be different. And it's because it's competition, because they want to sell the cheapest, the best quality, because they want you to buy it. They want the top stores to purchase their things, yes. So like CVS would be more convenient because you can just park, go into the store, and the pharmacy's in the back, but it's not a long walk. But like I said, I don't like their medicine. So I'm forced to go to Kroger. There is a Kroger on Moreland Avenue. You have to drive through, but it's farther. I mean, I live 2 blocks from Ponce, so it's best this is on Ponce, so it's best I go here. Okay, so that's enough talking. I'm going to try to film the best I can. You remember, I don't have like a GoPro or something that I can hold, so it's not so easy for me to film when I'm in the stores, and then especially when I'm in distress and I'm in pain. Maybe I won't even be in pain today. Let's just get rid of that, because I'm looking cute, so maybe my body wants to feel cute. Yeah. So let's go with that. I am going to film the clips of when I'm buying the Spanish ingredients for the Spanish rice. I am going to film that. I'm going to make sure I film it because I want to show you what I'm getting, because I want to show you the area that it's in, so when you go to look for it, you know exactly where to go, because every supermarket is similar, not the same, but they're similar. And okay, so let's get started. Okay, so you can get a cart from here, but I normally don't because it's too far for me to push. So here's the double doors, and this is the back entrance. I'm going to show you the front entrance. See, that's the front. You have that whole parking lot outside. And then they have these beautiful stairs. A lot of people walk. Well, let me show you where I remember, because I might forget on the way out. This is the thing I was showing you. It's something I got at the Jetsons. You used to put your cart in there and it brings it down, but you see how they sealed it off? Yeah, it's all sealed off now. They even put a grill. So that's that. And it's really bright in here. I love how it's bright so you feel safe. And they do have music in the store as well. So that's another thing. You don't want to get a copyright. And this is the escalator. And so you can take the steps as well from the outside and then come in those double doors. It's so convenient. And then they even have another entrance for when you live in the neighborhood and you want to walk. It's straight ahead, and it's a whole little another whole little checkout on that side. And I normally get this cart, this little one. They have some bigger ones than these too, but I don't see any. Yeah. So they had to switch to these kind of carts because the other ones, I guess people kept stealing them. When they first opened, they had some beautiful, kind of like not that big and not this little, but they had to switch because everybody kept stealing them, and they had to order those. Isn't that sad? I know. And you walk in. This is one of my favorite sections. It's so expensive though. And I'm not buying any of that today. In fact, I have my list. I'm only buying a few things. Yeah. I have groceries at the house. I have some of these at the house, some of these juices. I'm just buying the ingredients for my rice. And I wrote it down so I don't forget it. Got fruits. And I've showed you a little of this store before in the past. Here, little pieces. So I do have some poblano peppers, and I don't even see any. Oh no. Oh yes, I see them. They're right here. And let me show you. It's called poblano pepper. So think I'm going to grab two. Two should be good enough. I kind of like it when it has some red in it. You know, gives it a different taste. I'm going to buy that one. I got those two. I normally don't really get bags when I come in here. And what else is on my list? There was something else. I can't see through the phone, guys. It's so foggy. Plantain, cucumber and tomato. Okay. So let's go to the tomato section. And the tomatoes I'm gonna be slicing on the side. It's like a side salad. So I want something large, but not that one. Those are good too. But I'm looking for this one. And they're called heirloom tomatoes. They are delicious. If you don't know about them, find out about them because they're delicious. Look at that big giant one. Oh, it's amazing. In fact, I might need to try to find a plant. That'll be my next plant. I'm looking for a red one. I don't want one too big because I already have tomatoes at the house. See, I want this one, but it's not red enough. Okay, here's one. That's perfect because I'm going to be slicing it today. Okay. And then I need a cucumber. Where are the cucumbers? I rarely buy cucumbers. I don't even know where they at. I don't see them. I don't see the cucumbers. I know they have some. Let's just keep checking. Oh, maybe they're over here somewhere. Oh, wow, there's only a few. When you have like 3 left, it's best not to grab it. Oh, here goes some. Okay. And these are called English cucumbers. And I know them as Asian cucumbers, so I'm not really sure about that. But I call them Asian cucumbers for years. Okay, and some plantains. And they always have such beautiful grapes. Ooh, cherries. I think I'll buy some cherries today, but I don't like when they're red. I like the dark ones. But they don't have any darker ones. Yeah. I don't know. What kind of cherries do you guys like? Yeah, I like when mine's a dark red. Okay, so here's some plantains. And of course they don't have any dark black ones. So it's not going to be sweet when you cook it. But see, when you're buying plantains to cook sweet, it should be like this, but it should be more black. But I think I'm going to go with that one. And maybe that one. I don't even think I want to buy 2 because it's not going to be sweet. Yeah. Coconuts are good. Okay, so it says Mexican foods. See right there? Mexican foods. But some stores have an international section, but they've divided it up here because the store is huge, so they could do that. And this is what I'm going to be buying: pigeon peas. This will go in the rice. Now you can buy the one in the bag, but you have to soak it or whatever you have to do, and I'm not doing that. So that's what you need. And you also need to buy some of this sazon. Yeah. And since we're here, I'm going to show you this sofrito, because we'll be using the sofrito, but we're going to buy the fresh one. It's frozen. Actually, it's frozen. But if you can't find the frozen, this is what you want to buy. In fact, I'm going to put it in the cart just in case I don't have the frozen one. Then I'll already have it in the cart. I don't really like that one though. The frozen one is totally different. And then we'll be using olives. And this is what I said you can put in it. If you don't like olives, you don't have to put it in. I'm going to buy I want a smaller container though. Because no one likes olives but me. Ain't that something? I don't even see a smaller one. And I want the Goya brand. So now remember, you can buy these pigeon peas like in the Jamaican, the Caribbean section. It'll be by Grace or another, another company. But when you're making Spanish rice, you want to try and get these Goya products. So you can get that flavor. You want the adobo flavor, you want the sazon flavor, and it's all in the Goya products. Well, let's see what else is on the list. Do we need everything else in here? But and we need this rice too. But I don't want that big bag of rice. Oh no, because I'll eat it all. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off and decide what rice I'm going to use. Okay, so this is what I should be buying because it's Goya, but it's actually Thai. It's from Thailand. I never tried this one. This is the one that I always buy, the Mahatma Jasmine. When I was taught this recipe, the lady who taught me, she used a Goya rice, but they didn't have jasmine rice back then. Remember, jasmine rice is kind of new to to the States. We never had maybe they had jasmine rice, but I never knew about it. So, most of my Spanish friends, they would just buy this, the Canilla Goya. I think I'm going to just stick what I want. And see, here's the greens. Oh, that's a different kind. That's split peas. That's different, yeah. I think I'm going to just stick with this. And you can get a big bag of this too. Though I don't see any on the shelf today. You only see that one by it's called Mahatma. I see that, but they don't have the jasmine rice yet. This is very popular. It always sells out. And I'm sure the big bags are on the empty shelves down there. But I'm going to get this one. And it's the same. See, it's Thai fragrant long rice. Thai fragrant. It's the same thing, but I've never tried this. I don't know. Sometimes go ahead and try it, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. I know I love this one, so I'm going to just stick with this one. I picked up some pears and some corn on the cob. And you see how long the aisles are? Yeah, I'm already feeling it. See how long it is? It's huge. Oh my goodness. Oh, pray for me, please. Pray for me. For this small portion of the film, I had to do a voiceover. The music was kind of loud, and you got to watch out for copyright. So it's just a small little part. I'm just showing you some seafood. I was showing you that smoked salmon. I like to eat that on my bagels with cream cheese. It's so delicious. I'll make that one day in another video. And I'm just showing you the seafood. I normally don't buy the seafood and none of this stuff here. I'm just not, I don't like the taste of the things. I've tried it. It's just not to my liking. But that bacon looked delicious. It was hickory smoked. Oh my God, I haven't had bacon in years. Okay, the voiceover end at this point. So these are so cute. They light as you walk up. So they moved all the chicken here. I'm looking for those Cornish hens. And I'm glad I asked because I didn't see them. But I don't see any in here either. Cornish hen. I don't see them. I normally don't buy this type of stuff. Like chicken in the bag. I normally don't buy that too much. I see some Cornish hens. I see them. Somebody put something on top of it. You see? Okay. Well, there they go right here. Yeah. They normally would sell them fresh, but you have to go to Publix, and I had to get my medicine. So we're going to just go with the frozen ones today. I think I better get 2 packs. I'm gonna fry this on the side. This is not Spanish, but everybody wanted fried chicken, so it's easier for me to cut those up. I have no strength to cut up a whole chicken. Yeah. So these light up as you approach. See how it lit up? Yeah, they light up as you approach. You see, isn't that cute? Okay, wait. See how dark it is? See how light it is? See how dark it is? Now watch when I approach, it's gonna light up. See? Yeah, now it's lit. Isn't that cute? And here's the pharmacy. You guys seen this place before. This is where I pick up my medicine. Okay. Make sure it says menthol. See this one? Doesn't take away the pain. We need that one, menthol. Okay, here's the sofrito. They have it. Wonderful. I don't see a price. And then this is another kind too if you want that flavor. That's more like herbs, like green herbs. But we're going to be buying this one. I only need one. I'm so happy they have it. Frozen sofrito. Yeah, that's it, guys. So, I'm waiting for the elevator. Remember I was telling you we used to use that thing there, but they sealed it up. Yeah. Okay. So I got me some Funyuns. Now you guys know I'm not supposed to be eating that stuff. And we gotta go to the, I think it's that one. I always forget it. Got me some Funyuns. Just a small little bag. Like, how much was this? $5.49, and it's all the way down to there. You see that? It's nothing in there. Yeah. Okay. So, I got some totes in the car. So I don't bring my totes in the store because I like to get the plastic bags because I use them in my bathroom. Yeah, but once I get to the car, I'm going to repackage them in my totes because I can't carry these in the house. When you have totes, you can get all this in one tote, so it's easier transition to get into the car. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. So I guess the time we meet, I'll be at the kitchen making the rice.